guys? So, in today's video, we're going to be redoing this. As you can see, old, worn out a little bit. Just kind of bored right now, so I'm going to try and paint this. My dad's had this pretty much since he started the hobby. So that's about 25 years now? No, 24, 23 years, something. So, yeah, it's still sturdy as crap. No wiggle in it at all. And, to be honest, it's probably more sturdy than anything that Terry's built in the last few years. So, that's a plus. Not hard to build something more sturdy than Terry, but and this thing's definitely a lot better than just throwing it on the floor like Hunter or Flying Dutchman. So or on top of a plastic lid, I don't know. But yeah, I got some work to do, so I'm gonna just show a little in-betweens and the process and just make a good little video for today. So I'll keep y'all posted. And here's the before. Well, before it had all the crap on top, but there's what it looks like before, and I'll show you guys throughout the process. Alright, so it's been about 10 minutes. No, it's been about 20 minutes so far. As you can see, it looks a lot cleaner. Sanded it down a little bit. I'm not going too crazy, so I just made it to where it was smooth. Got this board down so I don't get paint all over my table. Not that it really matters, but it's all smooth, nice. So I'm gonna start painting it, and we will see how it turns out. I think it's gonna look nice. So see you guys in a few. Alright, so as you can see, I have painted it. This light really doesn't do justice. It's not white. It is it's like a light green. Well, it's actually a darker green, but it looks white. Maybe better lighting, but got it painted. There we go. When you stand right here, you can kind of see the color of it. But I've only put the first coat on. I put the first coat on really thick, so it's going to take a while for it to dry, and then I'm going to paint it again. But it looks really nice. Really, really nice. And on the lid, I'm going to try and see if I can put the Racing for Christ on there. If not, oh well. It's not that big of a deal. I'll just paint over it if I can't. Missed a spot. But, so yeah, that's pretty much that for right now. And I'll come back and show you guys the second coat, and then see if I can do the design on the lid when it's dried. Oh, missed another freaking spot. Hold on. There we go. I'm putting it on really thick, because last time we painted this was... Oh, damn it. Ooh. Excuse my language, sorry. Last time we painted this was 4 or 5 years ago. Put it on thick, and it lasts forever. So, yeah, we'll see if we can get the logo on the lid, and I'll be back. Alright guys, so got the second coat on. It's looking nice. Looks really nice, actually. As you can see, I've been cleaning up the man cave, garage section. Cleaned it up some, and this middle run right here. This middle run, as you guys probably seen in the last few episodes, I haven't really been showing in here too much because this whole place, the whole ground was covered, stacked to here. Just wasn't organized because when we were doing the new lofts and these buckets and stuff, things just kind of got thrown in here and wasn't really organized. But we got all this space now. Got all our yard tools, leaf blowers, buckets, propane tank waters. We got it all nice and clean. We got the storage up here. That way everything's out of the way, organized. But while that dries, I'm just going to kind of talk around a little bit. Recently, I was tagged in... can I get it? Dang it, I can't get it. Really don't want to go around. Hold on, I got this. Gotta be smarter than the door. Nope, it's too thick. Probably just, at this point, would have been easier to just go around. But I'm determined. There we go. I was tagged by Hunter in a video. We had this video idea to pretty much tell why we got into pigeons and what keeps us into the hobby, what keeps us going. And I was tagged, so I'm going to tell you guys how I got into it and why I'm still into it. So, all honesty, I was born, and my dad had pigeons. Really, nothing cool story, no backstory. My dad did pigeons, and I've been around them my whole life. And we used to live out east, probably about 40 miles from where we're at now. And we had a bunch of land and all this. And then we moved to our new house here in the Springs. Sit down, let you guys watch them while I talk. But yeah, we moved here, and our loft used to be, I don't know if you guys can see, hold on. Our loft used to be in that corner way over there, but the neighbor in that house, he was getting mad because a few feathers came into his yard and he started freaking out. So we moved it over to where you guys have always known it to be. And used to be, it just was one little coop. It was, you guys can see where it used to be. This line right here, all the way, it was a wall right here, and it was only this big. So it was about 6 foot by 5 foot, and it was just this square right here with the cage on it. There was no this, it was just a wall right here, and a tiny cage right here. So yeah, it wasn't very big at all. Got the little one screaming away. Come here. Come here. Yeah, so it wasn't very big at all. And we, obviously we extended it this way. And then it was this full coop right here. And then we built this coop. This used to be a coop too over here. We built this one. And then about 6 years ago, about 6 years ago, we built this one over here. And yeah, that's pretty much how I got into pigeons. Was I was born into it. Now, what keeps me into pigeons is, I'll be totally honest, there was a couple times when I wanted to quit. I didn't want to do it no more. Growing up with it from about the age of 10, I'd say it started becoming my responsibility to give them food and water. And it became a chore. I didn't enjoy it. It was a chore. I didn't want to do it. I wasn't interested in them, to be honest. And then one day my dad came in the house and he said that one of the babies almost died and it was going to need to be hand raised. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll take care of it. And her name was Daisy. She was a pure white. She was tiny, like this one right here. This is about how big she was. And I had her for almost a year, Daisy. And she only ever got to be not even as big as any of these birds. Maybe that size right there. Maybe. And she just wouldn't grow. She finally started eating and drinking on her own. And I made her her own little loft out of an old doghouse. It was really nice. Had built-in food and water. Really nice. And come out the next morning and she was dead. Like, she choked, and I saw something in her throat, and she choked on a piece of corn. So, yeah, that was a hard day. And then that kind of lit the fire again, and I started doing the birds and really got into it. And then about a year later, I kind of started slacking off, didn't want to do it again. Didn't really want to do it no more. And I'd say about a year later, I really got into it and bought a bunch of birds, got a crap load of birds, and turns out my cat was killing them all. Probably lost about 100 birds in the whole time that I had that cat. I couldn't realize who it was. I already told you guys this story, but somehow the cat learned how to get in and out of that. So I didn't know it was him killing them. He was never covered in blood, nothing like that. And finally figured out it was him. We got rid of him. And yeah. And I almost quit again. But Jamie, Richie, and Pay helped me out a lot and got me some birds. I got Bread. He's from Illinois. Bread right there. And then, where are you, Striker? Striker, I got him from Illinois. And then I got Peach Bar, Saddle. I got her from Pay. And those 3 birds right there. Well, there's more birds, but they didn't make it. They got lost. Jamie Ritchie actually sent me 6, I believe, and I only have 2 left. And Pay sent me 2 birds, and she's the only one left. The other one got lost. But those birds right there kind of relit the fire again, and the fire's been there ever since. And that's pretty much when I started my YouTube channel. And I love these birds to death. I wouldn't know what to do without them now. I really wouldn't know what to do. Because this is my hobby. This is what I do for fun. I love it. watching these eggs right here turn from an egg to a little baby to a bird that size to a bird that you can take 50 miles away from your house and fly home. It never gets old for me anymore, and makes it really fun. It gives me something to do with my free time, and I gotta thank Jamie Ritchie and Pay, because without them I wouldn't be doing it no more. I don't know what I'd be doing. But yeah, so I hope people play along with the video. It's called How and Why. I was tagged by Hunter and Terry. Off the top of my head, I'm gonna tag some people to make this video similar to this. I'm gonna go with the country boy. I'm gonna tag him, and then let's see, Mikey's Loft. I'm gonna tag him too, and also Ham Lofts, I believe his name is. Sorry if I got that wrong. You know who I'm talking about though. So Country Boy, Mikey's Loft, and Ham Lofts. I tag you guys to do it, and I hope you guys play along. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to turn that bell on so you never miss a new video. Also, check out my Facebook page at Pigeons R Us. Send an invite and we'll get you in. Thanks for watching.